and just like bring myself down just so a fucking man will like me, I'd rather be alone for the rest of my goddamn life than perform for men.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So one thing for sure and two things for certain, most Black women have been raised to think they should never have to do anything to get a man. Right? We have this idea that you could just go outside looking however you want to look, acting however you want to act, and get the man that you want because you say so, because that's what you're supposed to get. That's what you deserve. Right? The idea of putting in the work within yourself, doing the work to get the man that you want is diabolical. It sounds like insane to Black women. And I know this because I had a post go viral a couple years ago on TikTok about this topic in particular. They were like, well, I wish I would do anything to get a man. Well, you know how easy it is to get a man? That's what they say, right? This is what they talk about. And I want to share this video for y'all to hear this woman crash out about the idea of doing anything to get a man.
I'm 24. I've never been in a relationship before. And if you're going to tell me to get a fucking makeover, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What do I look like changing myself for a fucking man? Do you think I wake up every day like, might as well get dressed and see if a man will like me today. Maybe I'll change my hair and maybe, just maybe, a man will finally fucking like me today. Do I look fucking dumb? And on that fucking note, actually, do you think, maybe you're just not feminine enough? Maybe you're too fucking aggressive? And do you want me to sit here and be demure and just like bring myself down just so a fucking man will like me? I'd rather be alone for the rest of my goddamn life than perform for men. Than to wake up every day thinking about what will attract a man. What can I change about myself so that a fucking man will want me? You need to look at your fucking self and conceptualize why you're thinking and think about your actions in your life and how you've changed your fucking life to attract a man. And maybe that's why you fucking hate yourself. And maybe that's why you keep telling people that have never been in a relationship before that they need to fucking change themselves. Because maybe it worked for you. And maybe, just maybe, you wake up every fucking day thinking about how you fucking hate yourself because you started doing this to change a man. You started doing your edges to change a fucking man. Putting this fucking outfit on to change a man, not speaking up about your fucking rights to change a man, and maybe when that man says something you don't fucking like, you keep your fucking mouth shut just so that you can fucking keep him and keep your bed warm at night because you're fucking afraid of being alone. I've been alone for so long, bitch. Men are completely decentered from my life, so why the fuck would I give a fuck about what a man thinks about me?
So y'all heard her. The crazy part is the idea of any other woman doing it is diabolical to them. You did what to get a man? You lost weight to get a better man? You changed your attitude to get a better man? You did what? Why would we do any of that for a man? Who is a man to make us do anything to get them?
I don't know who need to hear this, but girl, a man is the easiest thing to get in this life. I remember when I was a teenager and I was walking through an alley, girl, and it was a mattress underneath the bushes and two homeless people was getting it in. I mean, her pants was down.
That is the idea, right? But we will work hard to get our degrees, to get the job, to get the new car, to get the house. You'll fix your credit up, do all the things, pay all your bills off just to get the house that you want. But you won't fix your attitude, go to therapy so you can heal, lose some weight, shift your mindset to attract a different caliber and different type of men. That sounds crazy. And if you look at it from that perspective, it sounds even wilder that we will do all those things, but somehow we think the men that we say we want are supposed to just fall in our laps no matter how we look and how we act. We have been raised to be delusional. That's a fact. We're raised to be delusional women who don't take accountability and who don't need to be self-aware, because there's no reason why you think you should be able to get whatever you want and any kind of man you want because you say so.
Ladies, I need y'all to understand that getting a man is not that hard. Getting a man is not that hard. Getting a man that's actually going to treat you the way that you deserve, now, it's a different task. All right. People ask me all the time, like, why are you single? Like, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm funny, I have a great personality, body is tea, I have a career that I love, I have friends, I love my family, etc. You know, I'm a pretty well-rounded woman, but I am like chronically single. Well, I always kept a dude around. Because, like I said, getting a man is not easy. I'm not impressed with getting a man. Now, aligning with a man who's actually going to do right by you and treat you the way that you really want to be treated, the way that you deserve to be treated, and getting a man that has emotional capacity, is emotionally mature, has done, some inner work on himself, has dismantled some patriarchy within himself. Like, I know I'm asking for a lot.
Women have come out and talked about the difference in their options from when they were bigger versus being smaller. They said it. The options to date is totally different because they did the work on themselves. And what ended up happening from doing the work within themselves, they end up getting different results from men, from people, from jobs, wherever it might be. When you change up who you are and how you maneuver in a positive way, you tend to have positive results from that. Right? But again, we have this I wish I would do anything to get a man idea. That's how we think.
A woman says the reason why a lot of us can't find a man is because we're too busy pursuing an education or going after a career that by the time we look up from all of our degrees, there's no MA there. Let's have a listen.
Well, we go after our careers so much. By the time we look up, we single. We got all these degrees. We got every degree. We got a PhD. And all we got is a DOG and no MAN.
And no MAN, right.
But the man, he can go out and get all of those credentials and do that because here's what it is, Delvin and Justin. At the end of the day, the man makes the choice.
And girl, that's the issue. For the longest time, women have been socially conditioned into thinking that we must dedicate 100% of ourselves into becoming the perfect mate so that one day we can find a man. It has gotten to the point now that women believe that we have to choose between getting an education, pursuing a career, and being a wife and having a man. Men do not have to choose that. A man could be a husband and a businessman. A man could be a spouse and a hard worker. But somewhere along the lines, women have been labeled incompetent and unable to do both. And well, I don't like that.
But the thing that throws me off is the fact that you won't do anything to get a man, right? You wish you would do anything for a man. You wish you would have a man make you change up how you look and how you act. But that says a lot about you as a woman that you don't require a man to do anything to get between your legs. He ain't got to do nothing. He don't even got to do nothing to give you a baby. You require nothing. So it's interesting to have this I wish I would type of mindset, but also I'm not requiring anything at the same time. You give somebody a whole child and they didn't make a commitment to you at all. They never even bought you a meal and you're pregnant by the man. But we fix our faces up to do anything to ourselves, to do the work it takes to get a good man. That sounds beneath us. But laying on your back or sitting on your knees, doing whatever and anything for this man, that's not degrading. That's not a problem. How do we get to this point? How do we develop this mindset? You know how? Because this is how we were raised to think. That's why that's why our standards that we have, these so-called fake standards, is what we have. Because most women's standards are so unrealistic and they're fake. Because when there's a man that they want, that wants them or entertains them, they don't have any standards. They'll do anything and everything. They'll do anything and everything. So for this woman, and many women call you a pick-me, desperate. You're desperate because you change up your ways, how you was moving, because the last relationship that I've been having haven't been going well. Or the last couple men that I've been attracting have not been going well. The thing is, in the Black community, amongst Black women, is you can't say that you want a man. You can't say that. Because why would you want a man? Ew, a man. Yuck, a man. That's what they say. That's how they think. So you wanting a man and you wanting to build a relationship with a man and you want to do something within yourself to change, to attract a better caliber of men, it seems like the worst thing ever. Like, you must be smoking something if you think it's okay to do anything to get a man. So what should we do? We should just have this take me as I am mentality. And men's supposed to just accept that because you say, well, this is who I am, take me as I am. But then you need to be prepared to get who you get from him as well. Because what you give is what you're going to get. And we need to realize that. We need to recognize this, that this is the problem. These are the issues that we just don't want to be accountable and do the work on ourselves. We want to keep saying that it ain't my problem. Accept me for who I am. And you are a problem. Your attitude sucks. You're not nice. And the reason that you have, poor results with men is because they see you as nothing to them. Nothing. You don't require anything, and you ain't ready to give anything to them either. So this is what you're stuck with. It is what it is. But again, these are just my thoughts. It's just my opinion, as always. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Of course, just drop it in the comments. Share what you think. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.